my fellow Jeffs, I have officially qualified for the World League next year. You can also see that 10 have pre-qualified for Europe, 6 have for APAC, and 6 have for the Americas. For those who didn't auto-qualify, there are now 22 places available for potential new players to qualify into the World League next year. The deadline to apply has now ended, and the players who have got an opportunity to qualify for the World League have received an email where they'll take part in like a pre-qualifier. There is no confirmed list of who has officially qualified for the qualifiers, but we do know that out of the 22 places, 10 will go to the EMEA, and the remaining 12 will be split evenly between APAC and the Americas. Also, I would like to say a huge congratulations to everybody who auto-qualified and those as well who have made it through to the qualifiers. Geoguessr is just getting more competitive and brutal every year. You really have to be super consistent nowadays to even get a chance of qualifying. But I would like to say as well, if you didn't quite make it, don't let it knock you down. Now you don't have to worry about short deadlines. You can significantly improve and focus on improving in the next few months and come back much stronger for the next opportunity. Then maybe you have a more likely chance of qualifying. Don't give your hopes up, don't give your dreams up. Definitely keep trying. If you really want it, you will really try your best to commit time in the coming months to get opportunity again. Just don't give up and always have that mentality of trying to improve and get better. Like even myself, I've improved so much every year. If I just suddenly stop grinding, then all of a sudden I might not even be in the competitions anymore. So having that mentality is important, and just never give up. If you really want it, just put the time in and believe in yourself and get yourself across that line to improve your chances for the next given opportunity. So there are a couple notable changes to this year compared to last year's qualifiers, and the first thing I've noticed is there'll be 12 spaces available now for APAC and Americas, which is 2 places more than it was last year. So for 2025 we had 10 APAC and 10 Americas in the World League. So now there will be 2 more each, so there'll be in total 24 APAC and Americas and 20 for EMEA. Another big change I have noticed is in the APAC section, and it's not necessarily to do with the format of the system or who's got picked, but more so of a name that is absent, and the big name that is absent is Zigzag. Zigzag is not on that list, and I would assume he would have got the auto invite. It does appear that he has declined the opportunity to participate next year, and honestly he's going to be a big miss. He has such a big influence on the Geoguessr community and on YouTube, and I'm sure like a lot of viewers are going to miss watching Zigzag play in the World League. I'm going to as well. I think he was a huge fundamental part of the APAC, the second best performing APAC player in the league, only behind Sheena. And of course, regionals didn't pan out well for Zigzag, but he had a really good performance in the league. Missed out on the finals by 1 place. You know, you can't get more unlucky than that. And it's a shame that he's not gone for it again this year, but honestly, he's smashing out YouTube. He might be just enjoying that a lot more, guys. And like I say, for him, I think he's done so much. He should make his own choices, and if he wants to focus more on other things like the content, and maybe there might be more of a window for him to help out with commentary or anything related, maybe he will be able to have those opportunities more now. So we'll see what Zigzag does outside of the World League, but he has been smashing it, and he's also been a very good friend of mine and has kept me motivated playing this game. So a massive shout out to Zigzag, and I really want him to keep up with the Geoguessr on YouTube and continue to smash it, and I wish him the best of luck in the foreseeable future, and I'm sure we'll keep in touch as well. Rightio, so now I'm just going to showcase the journey for the World League and how I automatically qualified for next year and how did it happen. The World League was 39 games. At the end of it, we finished at a given number, and then we had to play regionals, and you got extra points in regionals that made a massive difference whether you made it or just didn't make it to the finals. We can see that I did finish unfortunately 15th, including regionals. Before regionals, I was actually 12th. So we had Lero, we had Lenley, and we also had Amon overtake me. The way the regionals worked is there were 6 from APAC that were in it, 6 from the Americas. So half of the people from the Americas and APACs were guaranteed 15 points. And for me, it was only Spaghetti that if he got 15 points, he would not have overtook me. But if anybody else got 15 points or more, they would. The only exceptions were Zigzag because he was already ahead of me, and same with Sheena. So really, I needed Sheena and Zigzag to perform in the regionals, but unfortunately, they didn't didn't perform that great. I mean, the Cena did get 15, but Zigzag didn't get any points. So we had Amon and Lero get first and second place, which knocked me down by 2 places. And of course, in the EMEA, I did play Lenley in the first round and lost 3-2. But then Lenley had an incredible run to get third place, which got him the 15 points. So that's how I dropped from 12 to 15. So remember, I finished 12th in the league before the regionals, and the one-hit competitions really affected me for qualifying last year. That's one thing to bring up. And then we also had the wildcard. So if we take a look at the wildcards, Clement won the wildcard for the World League, and he was below me. So that was another EMEA player that overtook me. And then we had the Danish wildcard where Zone came in. And again, if they valued wildcards higher than the league, that'll be another place that I drop in terms of importance. So what would have happened if the Open Majors was more important? Jamabi did win, obviously his EMEA. If that was valued more than the league, and so would the wildcards, I would have finished 11th best in Europe. And if we go back to the screenshot, you can see I would not have made a top 10 list, because firstly, Clementon will be higher, and then you would have seen the wildcards finish higher too, like the Jamabi and Zone. I'm very happy that they didn't go down that path, obviously, because I felt like I thoroughly deserved it. Like I said, I finished 12th after 39 games out of 40 people. It would have been crazy if I didn't auto qualify. That was pretty much my journey. So I had a really good league season, and then it kind of didn't go to plan in the regionals. I got knocked out by someone who came third, and then the wildcards were just a one-hit tournament. So I'm very happy that I qualified. Also, I don't know if you guys are aware, especially if you're not as up to date with the Geoguessr esports, is that I was the only UK participant throughout last year that was in the official World League. Unfortunately, I didn't make the finals, but there is a high chance again that I might be the only UK player, because as you can see on this list, I am the only UK player who auto qualified, of course, who has applied and who has made it into the qualifiers. As far as I know, from the top players in UK, a couple of them are too young, so they couldn't apply, and one of the lads does not want to play. It's looking quite unlikely that we'll see another UK participants, but I don't know if there's anybody who's watched this video who's from the UK who's got into the qualifiers. Feel free to let me know, because it'd be cool to have another UK representative in. It is highly likely that I will be the only UK representative in these major competitions for 2 years straight. For the UK viewers watching, like I say, I'm very happy to get this opportunity again, and I will try my best to get a UK player into the finals next year. I really want to achieve this goal. I put so much time and I've committed so many hours of my life to get good at this game. I really want to be doing this long term, so I really want to give it my all. And like I say, if you want to see some expert tip videos or me playing some competitive Geoguessr, I can play some games and kind of share my thought processes as like a very experienced pro player, as being the only UK representative potentially this year. I do want to do best for UK and for myself, and I will put the work in. But yep, I appreciate you all. Thank you all for the support. It's been a crazy journey since the first couple of World Cups where I didn't even make it through, and now this is the first year where I've sustained myself in the highest level of competition, and I really want to continue to improve and do better and be more successful. I feel like I'm always underrated. I've definitely got potential to do a lot better than a lot of people think I can, and I really want to prove that, and I'm really going to put the work in, do my best, and be ready for next year. And I'll catch you in the next video. Jeff.